needed a different type of partnership. And we certainly got that with Knowledgent. You know, they brought the brains that we needed, but again, we needed more than just the right skills and experience. We needed an X factor, and Knowledgent brought that, and the best way I can sum it up is heart.
When we talk about improving lives through data, this is a gentleman who's done more of it than anybody. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Martin Leach.
So one thing which is very different than most companies I've worked at is I can work with partners and say, find me a couple of patients. There is a big revenue impact by finding a couple of patients. So that's where I need some of these people that are in the room here to help me with some of that stuff.
The business models are changing. Organizational models change very frequently. There's a need to deliver products and capabilities to the marketplace at increasing speeds.
Shale and I read this book a number of years ago. And when we read that book, we said, wow, that level 5 leadership, it's Manny Arturi. It was categorized by two things. It was tenacious personal will, and it was also extreme humility.
We are specialists, we're not generalists. We're cardiologists, we're not general practitioners. So what do you got to do? If you go to a doctor, would you go to a doctor that doesn't know what the new medications are? And what works, what doesn't work, what the efficacy is, what's the comparative effectiveness is of a drug? You wouldn't do that. So we got to do the same thing. We're going to do that by technology sensing. Become a radar.
I want to introduce Fatima. She's from Afghanistan. She's at Lafayette College. She's a freshman. So there's a charity, AGFAF, that we support. It's Afghan Girls Financial Assistance Fund. And it is able to take young women from Afghanistan and it brings them to school here in the United States.
I remember one of the vivid memories of when I was a kid in Afghanistan, walking down the street, and I would see these big cars of American troops passing, and a guy with on top of it with a gun watching.